Welcome back to the channel. Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Papi Knows Football and your boy Fine Boy Papi, and I'm your host. Basically, as you can see, we just changed the background. I don't know, you all should help me. I'm confused. Is this better, or should we continue using the older one? Does this look okay? You get me? So just tell me in the comment section. Well, you lots are welcome back to the channel. So yesterday we broke the news of João Félix joining Chelsea. Very fantastic player, very good signing. If you haven't checked the video, go check it out now. So today the Athletic basically released a sheet, is the transfer dua sheet for every club. They talked about, I think it's almost all the club in Europe. They talked about Gundogan, they talked about Ademola Lookman linked to PSG. They basically talked about every club in Europe, in the Premier League, the move and stuff. So this is like Chelsea news that they discussed. Yeah, this is what they discussed about Chelsea, and we'll be getting to it. But before then, I would like to say some talk about something about Romelu Lukaku that we discussed yesterday. So Fabrizio said that Chelsea are close, Napoli are close to signing Romelu Lukaku, but some reporters come. I don't know how true this is, but reporters come and saying that Napoli are waiting for Chelsea response. They are not budgeting. They are budgeting. They are not budgeting from the 25 million plus 5 million in bonus to Chelsea for Romelu Lukaku on the basis of loan with an obligation to buy. So I don't know how true this is, but moving on, we just have to just get to what the whole thing about the Athletic and what they said about Chelsea and the transfer news about Chelsea. We just have to get to it. So first of all, we'll be talking about we'll be getting to on Saturday there are links of Chelsea signing, links of Chelsea to Jadon Sancho. I discussed it in one of my videos and I was like, I don't know where that link was coming, but it was just in the morning and the whole thing was like out, and I was like, we are going for João Félix, and there were even talks for Federico Chiesa, but I said we are going for João Félix. I don't think we really need Sancho, but the Athletic has come further and clarified that Manchester United are asking for £40 million for Jadon Sancho, and some at United sense Chelsea may make an approach. Okay, they say they sense Chelsea may make an approach. So honestly, do you think Chelsea should go for Jadon Sancho or not? Because I don't really think we need Jadon Sancho. I think we are stuck there. I think if we have someone like if we have someone like this guy coming, João Félix coming, I think we already stuck there. And I'll still be talking about Sterling as well, but I don't think how this rumor is true. This is Chelsea. Anything is possible. Chelsea can just shock you and make a very funny transfer at the deadline. One kind of shocking move. Oh my goodness, sorry, this shit just disappeared from me. Let me get it. Okay. So we're still on the Athletic, this thing. So let's get to the next one. Okay, the next one is still on that transfer dual sheet thing. Is the Newcastle links. So reporters did that Newcastle have watched Antonio Lenga of Nottingham Forest and Chelsea, Sterling+Madueke and Nicolas Gonzalez, Fiorentina, Argentine international, among others. So weeks has gone on, and we have been hearing the links of Madueke to Newcastle. And I said I don't want that deal to happen, and Chelsea have clearly come out and said if you give us 60 million euros or pounds, I don't know the currency again, but if you give us 60 million euros or pounds, we're definitely going to sell Sterling to you. You get me? That's what Chelsea has came out to clarify. I don't know if the deal gets done. I don't know if anyone is going to pay 60 million for Sterling+Madueke. Is it worth it? I don't know. but Newcastle are interested. They are watching him. Like I said, it's just remaining 9 days or 10 days for the transfer deadline to finish, and there is a whole lot of deal. The clubs that hasn't done their own deal, like we have to be in a hurry, and some deals still need to be done. Like Chelsea, a lot of arguing. We need to get a lot of cargoing out of the club. So the next is Alex Matos, Chelsea youth academy player. So I discussed in one of my video about interest from some clubs in Europe, like him wanting to go to Lens and Chelsea wanting him to stay at Strasbourg. But the Atletico has come further and said that Alex Matos could leave the club permanently this summer and is attracting interest from Strasbourg and other top division clubs across Europe. However, Chelsea do not want to sell the 19 years old, and a long season loan move remains a possibility. Yeah, Chelsea doesn't want to sell him. He wants to go to Lens, but Chelsea wants to like loan him, which they think like it will be better for his development. And I said one of the reasons they want him to go to Strasbourg is like because we have more power there. Like we basically just control everything that is happening there. So these are outgoing we should be looking out in the coming days of the transfer. I discussed about them outgoings that Chelsea are going to say. I didn't really put him there. You get me? I discussed about outgoings, but there was a surprise on this list. But we'll actually get to there. Cesare Casadei. There was a surprise. It was a surprise for me, not for me to see him on the list, but there were news about him, and we're going to get that in a minute. But before then, if you are new around here, I think you should like and I think you should subscribe to the channel. As you can see, we're growing very rapidly. We are over 200 subscribers, almost approaching 300. But as you can, but that's not my goal. My goal is to get to 1,000 subscribers before the end of the year, and there's no way that is possible without you. You get me? So I think you should, if you like the work I'm doing here and you want to see the channel improve, you want to see us get a better background and a lot of things, I think you should. The best way for you to support the channel is to subscribe to the channel, like our video, subscribe, and let me engage. I'll be in the comment section. I reply all my comments. If I see you, if you comment, if you subscribe and you comment to the channel, I always reply. So always comment on the videos for me to engage with you people and know your thoughts as well. So let's move on to the more news in the Atletico shit skinny. I don't know what it is. Atletico transfer dual sheet or something like that. That was what they call it. So Chelsea are now prepared to let Broja join another club on loan with an obligation to buy, worth around £30 million. Wow. Promoted Ipswich Town are trying to secure his signature, but Chelsea's decision to include a loan first has alerted other clubs. So bruh see, like I said, honestly, even though like I don't really rate I don't really agree with everything about do, but one thing we have to say is like when it comes to dealing with transfer, especially our outgoings, I think they try and like facilitate it and like get the best possible offer for all our players. Getting £40 million, €40 million for Conor Gallagher, getting £60 million for Mason Mount, I think is a good business. Getting who else? There are a few other players which we like. We have made a lot of games. Sorry about that. Just have to put this in silent next time. There are a few other things, and we'll get a new mic very soon this week. Like I said, I have problem with mic, so like my transmitter kind of broke. So I'm trying to like get a new one. So you all should like stay calm with me. What was I even saying? Okay, we are saying about Ipswich Town. Like I said about them getting about Chelsea, but getting the best possible transfer fee for us. Why getting our outgoing players? So promoted, I don't know that Broja, we can still get like £30 million for Broja. Well, with an obligation to buy £30 million for Broja, that's massive. That's very, very big. Regarding that, like he's not on the form he was last season. That's a very, very good offer for us to get. You get me? That's very, 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 very good offer for us to get. So move. Okay. So we'll talk about Casadei in the next minute. So reports are like according to the Atletico transfer sheets thing is that The report says that Casadei has joined Chelsea back in the first team, and that wasn't the report we heard earlier. We heard that he was in people that in the development squad, people that are trying to get sold and stuff like that. So that's kind of, gives a direction that maybe Chelsea won't really be looking forward to sell Cesare Casadei. I don't know, but one of the player who may have reprived is Cesare Casadei. He's back in training and with the Chelsea first team after a minor knee injury, and there is a possible spot in the squad for him. Now, Leslie Gochukwu has gone on loan to Southampton. It makes more sense because I was like, us having Enzo, Lavia, Casado, who else? Can maybe Chukwuemeka, but I think we still need like some backups for these players in case injury. We have a lot of match to play. Europa League, a lot of match for us to play. We have a lot of match to play. So like, injury or like resting players, we like need to just have backup options in those wings. Look, we have Dewsbury Hall as well, so makes more sense having Casadei around. But I was really surprised because the report last time we said there are reports of him trying to he's going to be sold or something like that. But that's very, very good news for us to hear. So João Félix, we discussed about João Félix. Is a here we go, he's signed, but João Félix is traveling to London today for his medical test, contract signing. He's excited to return to Chelsea, according to Fabrizio Romano. This is like not from the athletics football sheet. So I think we still have some things to let me see if there is any other thing here. Let me see. Okay, yeah, still on João Félix, according to the Athletic football. Chelsea believe that João Félix is a perfect fit for Maresca's possession-focused, positional style of play. Yeah, he's a very technical player, a very, very good technical player. I'm now sounding like Enzo Maresca because on Saturday we had Chukwuemeka and Sterling out. If you asked him, he said that was a technical decision. So signing João Félix is a technical decision. So I hope you have liked this video. So I think we already get okay. We still have Osimhen on this list. Wow. We have Osimhen, but we'll discuss Sterling. So stay tuned. So João Félix arrival is unlikely to be a good news for Sterling as he seek clarity on his Chelsea future this week. Having been omitted from the Enzo Maresca squad against City. So Raheem Sterling was out of the Enzo Maresca squad against City last weekend. So there are statements, and there have been like this whole Sterling saga. And when Enzo Maresca was asked, he said that I want to keep Sterling, but there are 30 players, and some people have to go blah blah blah. I don't know but I think Enzo Maresca just basically lets the ball run things how they want to run things. They want Gallagher gone. He said fine, Gallagher should go. They want Chalobah gone. He said I'm good. They want anyone they want out. He's basically fine with it. It doesn't. I don't know. Maybe he's a yes man as people say he is, but I won't like to believe that. I don't like to believe he's a yes man. You get me? So we just have to see what happens with the whole Sterling. But here is let me clear Sterling's future. Is that with João Félix coming in, that means you should be gone. Juventus are interested in you. Saudi Arabia, Fenerbahce, find somewhere, just leave. That's it. That's the clear this thing. You get me? We need you gone. He has been underwhelming so far. He has some few things. Chelsea as a whole has been shit. Chelsea as a whole has been rubbish. So we don't blame Sterling for being bad. So the club as a whole has been fucked up on its own. So I think we just get into the we'll get to Victor Osimhen. We'll save the better for the last. We'll keep the Osimhen talks for the last. So we'll talk about hold on. Chelsea are expected to confirm they have reached an agreement with Genk to sign 19 years old goalkeeper Mike Penders. He will stay at Belgian club to continue his development this season. So that's the keeper. That was the keeper that a lot of people have been saying that we have 9 keepers. I don't have anything to say about this transfer. I haven't had it. I will rate it when I see it. I don't know. I don't know anything to say. But let's now get to the best part of the deal. The best part is Victor Osimhen. There are talks of Victor Osimhen deal on the Athletic sheet. So Chelsea are still monitoring Victor Osimhen's situation at the Italian club Napoli, but they are only prepared to pursue a loan rather than a permanent transfer in what remains of the window. Osimhen and Napoli are likely to explore alternative options first. A loan to Stamford Bridge remains a possibility, and Chelsea are prepared to keep the door open until the end of the window in case the 25 years old Nigerian international have a change of heart. Chelsea are funny. Like, this business you people are trying to do, like, it's a very, very funny one. It's a very risky one. Arsenal are there. PSG just lost their striker. Well, let's just see how it goes. But as you can see, the team needs an Osimhen. The team needs Osimhen. I said that the difference between Man City and Chelsea was Haaland and then what's this our striker's name, Jackson. That was the difference. If we had someone like Osimhen against Man City, we would have drew that match or even won it. You get me? We would have drew, like, all those chances Jackson misses. Osimhen will score those sitters easily. You get me? That's all for now, and I hope more news might drop in the evening. I don't hope, but maybe it drops. But if it drops, we'll be here to tackle it. So tell me your thoughts on all this video, on all the news we dropped, to Osimhen, to Mike Pendes, to Sterling, to João Félix, and everything we discussed. And so I'll see you in the next one. It will be.